Okay, so if we go to, just want to show you where everything is in here. So we've got a gent calculator and a vant calculator, which I've uploaded. And it's really important that these files, these never get deleted, because if you do, the app would need to be resubmitted and rebuilt. So it's really important these aren't deleted. If you need to replace the file, go into it, you can remove the file there and you'd re-upload an amended one. So long as it's, yeah, so you can remove that, and just so long as the so the domain keeps the same there, because that's hard coded into the app. So I've got the two calculators there. What I have, so this is what I'm working from. So if we go into the app, I'm just gonna show you how that works. Obviously this will be hidden for other people. We just go to calculator tests and we run the export. What it's doing here is it's going to download the two files I've just showed you, downloads them, and it's going to process them. You can sort of see chuntering away, going through all of here. So that'll take a little while. When it's finished, it's going to display here. The problem we've got at the moment is that there's, as you can see, it's failing on like hundreds and hundreds of tests, and vancomycin's even worse. I think it's only passing on 2 here. So there's probably no point looking in here. Just hit the export button. This should then get you a, this will obviously then export the HTML file, which I'm about to show you, which I've sent you in the email. So we probably need to go through that together first, because at the moment the vast majority of tests are failing. So when you open the, let's open this up in the so at the moment it's a massive file, which is going to make it a bit difficult to read, but as you can see, gentamicin we've got here. So the black, it means it's okay, just giving you input output data, but you see the reds, it's not working on here. So one thing I've noticed though is, so on here, if we want to go back to the calculator, so we should run the same inputs. I went to test gentamicin for this one here, so I'm going to have like a 75 weight. Well, this is the problem here. So this is 46.9. So if we go into the gentamicin calculator, and we'll think what are we on here? Line. We're on line 8. So we're looking for weight on here. Some of these are fractions, but the app doesn't accept fractions, so it's very difficult. So I'm expecting a whole number here, so I can't even go and test some of these things because we've got incorrect. So we've got 46.9, 47.3, 41.2. So that's almost untestable inside the app. But even so, so I can't go and then double check to see whether or not there's an error in the app. I don't think there is, but we are getting a lot of failed test results on here. So if you scroll down here, it's going to list out hundreds of them. I'll go down 700 rows. Oh, let's go back up to vancomycin. So vancomycin report, I got 48 out of 700 tests passing and 661 failing. Again, I just don't know. I can't get my head around it because I don't really know what's going on in the spreadsheet. I've only got the formula to work from. So I think probably we need to have a discussion to just clarify exactly which columns are which and why we've got fractions in here, because the app's been clearly set in the past to you have to enter whole figures here and what you want me to do to handle them.